Paint removal is a dirty job and not one that most people want to get involved with, even professional painters. Paint removal can be very messy and time-consuming, however, we do recommend it for old paint jobs, bad paint jobs, and in preparation for painting. What types of paint removal in Auckland may be needed? Paint peeling occurs when the top layer or layers of the original finish flake off. If you think you have this problem, then consider trying racine paint stripper, or oxalic acid, on an inconspicuous area to ensure all the paint comes off easily before starting the entire project. Paint stripping. Paint stripping Auckland involves completely removing all layers from an object such as a wooden floor, ceiling, or wall. Paint stripping is very messy and painstaking work, it's not something that can be done quickly. It also requires that you take extreme care when removing the paint, otherwise you may cause further damage to the surface below your paint job. Paint stripping is best left up to the professionals such as Westend Painters for paint removal Auckland. The time needed. Paint peeling generally takes 1 to 2 days depending on the size of the surface, but will need another 2 coats if you wish to achieve a darker color than what was originally there. Paint stripping usually takes 2 to 5 days, whereas large expanses of walls take 5+ days due to the time required for chemical reactions between paint stripper and paint before it can be removed. What to expect? Paint peeling usually involves the use of racine paint stripper or oxalic acid, which are strong chemicals that can be harmful if not used properly. Paint stripping also requires the use of chemical strippers, but sometimes sanding may need to be done by hand. The results are worth it, though. Bare wood floors and furniture look great when you're finished with them. Considerations. If you decide to paint over your old paint job, whether it's because you want a different color or because there is no choice, make sure that all surfaces are clean and free from any trace of oil, grease, or dust before applying primer coats. Paint failure occurs when the dust settles on wet paint, causing bubbles to form and the paint to lift. Paint peeling occurs when top layers of paint flake off, which can occur if you have not allowed enough time for your surface to dry before painting. Paint stripping is best left up to professionals as there are serious health, safety, and environmental risks associated with it. Summary. Paint removal in Auckland is a process that involves removing all layers of old paint from an object such as wood, furniture, or walls using chemicals or sanding by hand depending on the type of paint removal Auckland required. Once complete, surfaces should be cleaned properly before repainting at a later date. Paint peeling is not necessary paint removal Auckland but can be done before repainting. Paint stripping, however, is best left to the professionals. Painting is important not only for aesthetic reasons but also because it protects the house from water leakage and mold damage. Painters can work either in exterior or interior, both are dependent on each other. If the house has an interior decoration, meaning that they paint removal Auckland most of its walls, no need to repaint the ceiling,